The DHS esports team pulled off a major win this weekend.
Holiday spirit is filling the halls this week.
And results from 2 big wrestling meets from this weekend's DTV News starts right now.
Davidson High School's varsity esports team brought home some major hardware this weekend. Good afternoon, Davidson. I'm Dresden Christensen.
And for the first time, I'm Landon Norman. Davidson Jablock, the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Varsity Crew Battle Team are state champs. On Saturday, esports team from all over were battling it out at the Michigan High School Esports Federation State Championships, or MICEF. It all went down at the University of Michigan-Flint.
The team not only finished their regular season undefeated, but they also took down 5 more teams at playoffs, which took them all the way to the grand finals. They defeated Peck High School's varsity smash team with a 0-2 victory. Senior esports team Graham Williams says the team has been working towards this for a long time.
It feels very accomplishing. I feel like we've all as a team been working for this for a very long time. We've been setting time outside of other activities to work towards this, so it feels very accomplishing.
Over the last 4 years, these kids have fought for that trophy over and over again, and they finally got it. So it's kind of like a really cool feeling. I don't think it was surprised. It was very an affirming kind of energy that everyone had. You know, they knew they earned it. They worked for it. They got it.
The DHS JV Smash Crew team, battle team, Davidson Stage Spike also had a fantastic regular season. They finished it undefeated, but lost the grand finals. The Rocket League team, Davidson Maroon Vroom, had a completely new roster this year, made entirely of freshmen, as well as a new coach. They made it to the top 12 in the MHSEL playoffs. Way to go, esports teams!
Spirit Week has officially started, and it sure is festive. Today was Merry Monday. We saw many teachers and students in the halls wearing their holiday gear. Tomorrow, make sure you dress your best and bring your holiday shimmer and shine for Tinsel Tuesday. And on Wednesday, you'll be able to wake up and wear your warm and fuzzy pajamas. The rest of the Spirit days are on your screen now. This Thursday, Holiday Cheer is taking over DHS, as Santa and his elf stop by for photos with students. For just $1, you can get your picture taken with Santa and his elf. Pictures will be taken with your cell phone. All proceeds go to Cool to Care, which helps Outreach East right here in Davison.
This week is your last chance to cast your votes on what activities you want to see Mr. Pigger and DTV's Tyler Updegraff compete together or complete together over winter break. Voting will take place each day during all lunches, and each sheet is only $1. You can vote multiple times each day. Some of the choices include a Hot Wings challenge, building blanket fort in Mr. Pigger's office, which is one of my favorites, a freestyle rap competition, and so many other silly options. It's all part of our new Cool to Care initiative, and every vote helps us raise money for Outreach East. Looks like our elf has traded North Pole for the hallways. This little troublemaker is hiding somewhere around the school until Christmas break. Maybe in a classroom, maybe in the cafeteria, maybe even watching from a bookshelf. Keep your eyes open. You'll never know where this elf will pop up next.
Coming up on weather, Jack Frost has been nipping at our nose recently, but I have a feeling that it might be slowing down real soon this coming week. I give you some more information on weather.
The girls' basketball team was fired up for their first home game of the season. I have more on their back-to-back games in sports.
The snowy months are here and the roads are getting worse by the day. On the roads during the winter, safety is the driver's #1 priority.
When you're driving down the road, you want to follow the tire tracks that are made previously for you, especially if it's a new snow. On top of that, a lot of times people will drift a little off the road because of the snow, and the snow will pull them off the road. What you want to do is if you're being pulled off the road a little bit because of the snow, you actually want to let go of the gas. Don't push the brake or the gas.
Some other helpful tips are always stay alert, make a lot of room for stopping, don't power up hills, don't stop when going up hills, and finally go slow. Safety is more important than whenever you have to go.
The girls basketball team played against Saginaw United last Friday. This was very back and forth with multiple steals turning over the game multiple times. But the Davison defense locked in with their awesome defense, taking the W 43-33. But they weren't done yet because the next day the girls traveled to North Farmington to face Lake Orion. And with a score of 37-26, they came out victorious again, making them have a 2-game winning streak. Well done, ladies. Keep it up. Last Friday, the wrestling team faced off against Detroit Catholic Central, Davison's biggest wrestling rival, in a highly competitive dual meet. Despite a hard-fought effort from the Cardinals, they came up short, falling 44-17. Then the next morning, they came right back here for the Genesee Country meet, where they charged forward through that loss. By the end of the day, they took second place overall against 16 teams. Now let's move into tomorrow's upcoming sports. Starting us off is Genesee Generals. The boys will be skating on home ice against Mount Pleasant at 5 in the Dordt Federal Event Center. Then the bowling team is going to strike out against Carmen Ainsworth in Grand Blanc Lanes at 5:30 tomorrow. The boys swim and dive is diving in at 6 in Heritage Territory. And ending off our upcoming sports is basketball. Both teams face Lapeer tomorrow on our home court. The girls will be playing at 6, and the boys' game will be right after.
This past weekend, it has been snowing for every single second of the weekend, and I know it was extraordinarily cold. My brother over there on desk was telling me how he went sledding with a mutual friend the other day, and because of just how sheerly cold it is, because just how much snow, he ended up having to go back home, and just because of how cold it was, like, it was insane. And it shows. I mean, if we look outside, it is just white. It is so much snow just everywhere. Here, on the cars, you can see a little bit on the roof of the school even. It is absolutely everywhere. So cold. Every direction you look, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. And if we take a look at the 4-day, we can see that it kind of starts to slow down, sadly, this week. I was really hoping for a holly jolly Christmas wonderland, but as we can see, immediately the next day, it becomes a 32 and 28, which is more than 10 degrees than what it was today. And then it just gets even worse with the cold, or with the heat, being 40 at the high, an insane 40 with a low of 26. And it just gets even hotter, being a high of 46 and a low of 20 with rain. Though I doubt it, but there is a chance that that rain could turn into snow. And if we look at the 4-day forecast, it once again shows here, as you can see, the blue is snow, and there is no snow in our general area. There's this, but it is not going to hit us, since as you can see, it starts to dissipate before it even gets down there. Plus, it's even going more of this direction as well, which means it won't end up even getting close to hitting us. I'll send things back to the desk.
Check out DTV's Picture of the Day. This was submitted by Landon Smith, hey, fellow Landon, founder of the Astronomy Club. He took the picture after getting his first telescope, and he says it's the best picture he's taken of the moon. If you want to get your picture featured on DTV's Picture of the Day, submit them at dtvnews.org or send us a message on Facebook, on our Instagram or Facebook pages.
Well, this was Landon and Smiley's very first newscast anchoring. How did you guys feel about it?
Oh, you know, I was pretty nervous at first, but once we got into the flow of things, I love this so much.
Yeah.
What about you, Smiley?
Well, I must say, it was amazing. I was kind of nervous right before, but it was amazing. And Dresden, I must say, you look very unk with that beard of yours.
Oh, why thank you, child. But yeah, you guys did great. I remember my first time anchoring nearly 4 years ago, and
Old.
Old.
you guys, gotta say, you guys did better than I did.
I don't want to talk about my first time anchoring. I don't want to talk about it, man.
Well, that's
hear
going to
that
be
story
it from
later.
us here at DTV News. We hope you have an amazing day. Stay classy and stay jolly.